grew rather quickly, and again, what I wanted to do when I took over the reins of the business was, how do we get some of this corporate expertise blended in with the family fabric of Starleaton. And somebody like Richard, who's obviously come out of the banking sector, has been able to come in and introduce some of that, those secret herbs and spices that you get exposed to, if you like, in corporate land, but without disrupting what it is really that we want to maintain at the heart of Starleaton, which is being a absolutely flexible enterprise. If I go back a few years, 2015, 16, 17, we were going through a series of acquisitions. We'd recruited a new CFO to help with the transition or the integration of some of those businesses. He left very suddenly. He got offered a very senior role back in the industry he came from, and so all of a sudden we were at this crossroads of what do we do. And we'd obviously met previously. I'd had an insight into what the Dexterous model was. And so it was the perfect opportunity to grab hold of an off-the-shelf finance function. We didn't know whether it was going to be 2 months, 3 months, 3 years, and here we are in 2022, well entrenched with the Dexterous team. Well, probably right now, we're in this period of change management, I know that's a term that gets thrown around a lot, but it's a real expertise. And you've got the minefield of HR, you've got the ESG, component going on, and it's easy to get caught up in a lot of that, and you get to a size of business and all of a sudden you're being benchmarked by the same rules and regulations as BHP, and that's okay, just as long as you don't get caught in the weeds with all of that. And so I think, again, having Richard not only work with our business but other businesses as part of this advisory piece, he's able to bring to the table a blend of experiences. He's also not a family member, where there's myself, my brother and my sister who own this business. When he sits at the table and we've got the other management sitting around, he's a very external third party set of eyes and ears, and when the commentary is then received very differently. Starleaton can be an emotional place to work at times, but that's important. So at our board meetings, for example, it's almost like we've got an independent advisor sitting at our board meetings who is able to ask some of those more pointed, less emotional questions that Josh Melissa and I, we need to be challenged around some of those topics for sure.